Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel again, Devotion of Knowledge. Yeah, this time a video is coming after a quite long time. It's almost 10 to 12 days, but no worries. Here we are back again with another YouTube video, and in this video we are going to discuss, as you have seen in the thumbnail, that majority of the people are doing CP, DSA into C++ language only, and mainly there are two ways to write the output to the next line, and many of us are habituated to write just directly cout endl, and another way is /n. Both of this uh, tricks or ways does the same thing of writing the output or printing the output in the next line from the previous output, but many of you might be knowing that cout endl is somewhat a costly operation as compared to /n. But why it is a costly operation, we have never tried to explore that particular thing. So this is the video in which we are going to discuss that why cout endl is relatively a costly operation, and while /n is relatively an cheaper, or I would not say cheaper, but less complex from point of view of time complexity. सबको पता हो ये चीज, everyone knows this, but why this is, no one knows. So yeah, let us head directly. But first of all, we have to understand that how this input and output things occur. So whenever we are writing or writing any cout statement, it is stored into some buffer. Now buffer is nothing. Consider it as a memory. It is a memory. Now whenever we are writing /n, for example, I am writing cout statement somewhere in the code. So all that things which are supposed to be printed are stored into this buffer or memory. For example, this line has to be printed, so cout is stored here first. Then whenever you write /n, it will start entering the values from the next line. So whenever we are writing /n into the buffer, what will happen? The memories that, or the things that you are writing, will start from the next line. So /n from this line, and whenever our output or buffer is full or the code is execution is completed, for example, I am writing all these values into the file, so all these things which were stored into the buffer will get emptied or will get dumped into this file. I would not say dumped, but जो भी फाइल में टाइप लिखना था वो सब यहाँ से यहाँ ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा. Now, what's the difference between endl and /n? It's here, maintaining the buffer. जैसे कि /n में देखा हमने, वो सीधा का सीधा जाके उधर डंप हो जाएगा. बट वॉट इन द केस ऑफ endl? endl क्या करता है, जैसे कि हम as soon as we write this one line, and whenever you or the compiler encounters endl, it will take this one line and write into the file. Again it will empty this buffer, it will get emptied, and it will take the next line. For example, these are the lines. Again it encounters endl, it will take this and write into the file, and it will flush out the whole buffer. Now what is happening, if I explain in the simple terms, consider yourself waiting in a restaurant, and the system is that you are supposed to write your own order into a piece of paper, and you have to give it to the kitchen department. So what /n does, it means you are writing all the 10 items that you are willing to have, and you are getting that paper written all the 10 items that you want, and you are going it to the kitchen area and giving the chef to that prepare me this 10 and give me this 10 items. But what in the case of endl, for example, you and your friend decides to have some paneer tikka, so you write paneer tikka, go into the kitchen, tell the chef that prepare paneer tikka, you are coming back to the table, you are asking your another friend what do you want, he says I want to eat dry manchurian, you are going to kitchen area again, telling the chef that I want dry manchurian, you are coming again. Now you are deciding that I want to eat, for example, Gujarati thali or Punjabi thali, somewhat like that. Then you are going again to the kitchen area, telling the chef to please give me this Punjabi thali or whatever you are willing, and you are coming back. So whatever you are doing, endl is means you are writing, and emptying the buffer into the file, and you are completely flushing out the buffer. Now see, means completely removing or wiping out the memory is relatively a rich operation, means it takes some considerable amount of time as well as computational power of the computer or any system you are working. So endl takes quite a good amount of time, because as you are going to the kitchen again, telling the chef to prepare this, you are coming back, you are deciding again, you are going back to the chef again and again. So obviously it will be a costly operation only. So yeah, this was the theoretical concept. Now practical तो देखना पड़ेगा ना भाई. Okay, so let us see the practical. I have written this code already. Just a minute, let me delete these two files. Yeah, this is the code that I have written. Here I am doing nothing, I am just creating two files, and output on output slash n.txt and all that. What I will doing, I will be just writing 5 million lines, 50 lakh lines I will be just writing into the file. But in one line, in one way I will be using slash n. As you can see, line with slash n I will be doing I, and for the next line I am using slash n. Then what it will be doing, it will be maintaining a buffer, and it will write the next line with the next value in the next line in the same buffer. So this is with the slash n way, and another way is with endl. As you can see here, endl. So what it will be doing, it will be writing one line, it will be going back, it will be going to the file where the line has to be written, it will be writing there, it will be coming back, it will be flushing out all the buffer again, it will be writing, it will be going back again to the file. So it's like the restaurant, we are going to the chef again and again. And yes, the operation will be obviously more complex. Okay, yeah. So let us run the code, and you guys will be amazed to know that endl is a very time consuming operation. Let us execute the code. It is executing, and the contents are being written in these files. See, time with slash n took just 0.354345 seconds, while with endl it took 6.27 seconds. Now imagine zero point 0.3 seconds and 6 point almost 6.3 seconds, means it's a quite huge difference. And see, this is the content of the file. Here I have done nothing, I have just entered line with and along with the number, and here line with slash n. So yes, endl is very expensive operation as far as computational power is concerned. So many a time whenever you are doing lead code, code forces, etc., etc., and for debugging we are using sometimes cout, means where the variables or for loop are actually working. So while submitting the final code on lead code, I have been encountered with this problem many a times. I forgot to comment out the operation or see out line that I have written, and I am mostly habituated of writing endl instead of slash n, because it is relatively faster to type endl. Very, so I am more habituated of writing endl, and during the contests I am seeing I have got many time limit exceeded and penalties, because of which my rank has been affected greatly. So please, and if you guys are really habituated of writing cout endl only, then you can define over here as define what is it, slash n endl. I'm not remembering the complete syntax क्या है, मतलब ऐसा कुछ आप लिख सकते हैं, एस डिफाइन एंडल स्लैश एन, ऐसा कुछ है ना भाई, याद नहीं आ रहा है मुझे अभी. यू कैन राइट दिस लाइन, यस. And instead of, if you will be writing endl, it will be concentric at a slash n only. And yeah, that's it from my side for this video, and I hope you have enjoyed this video, because this is something that even people are who are in professional working, who have been DSA for past couple of years, they are not aware. They know that endl is expensive operation, but they are not aware about the actual reason that why endl is quite heavy operation. So yeah, I think this is it from my side. uh, and if you are willing to, yes, I will be attaching this code in comment section or description section, so that you guys can check it out this from your side as well, and you can do some experiment. You can increase 1 0, decrease 1 0, anything. So yeah, we will be meeting in the next video very soon. Till then, keep learning and keep hard working. Thank you very much.